But here we are, another Saturday living and breathing, even without your flowers. My name is Lauren Batha and you're tuned into The Tea. And of course, I'm joined by the beautiful and talented
Sarah Common, and I don't know why everyone who didn't have a Valentine's is so salty, guys. This be happening. I was single for a long time. It's actually known as Single Awareness Day. And there's just things that you can do to make yourself feel special.
Can't relate, guys. Let's move on. We're starting things right here at home with our local stories. So what do you have for us?
Hey, first of all, you guys, you know, I love that Kenyans keep evidence because they can trace things back. So just as we were talking about Valentine's, of course, people exchange gifts and they want to make their loved ones shine. There was a billboard. We'll get into that in a little bit. But what I want to kick off with is some of our favorite couples, which is Bahati and Diana on this beat. Okay? Because Kenyans were like, wait, this is another Valentine with another car surprise. Where are all the other cars? Also, Diana has been gifted 2 furnished houses.
Yes.
So does she sleep in different, I don't know if you guys know this, but Matthew McConaughey sleeps in a different room in his house. I don't know if he still does this, but he used to sleep in a different room in his house every day because he's like, I have a big house, I have all these rooms.
Exactly. Use it.
So I'm like, Diana, does she sleep like bi-weekly?
But you see, like, because she has so many cars, like she can drive one to each house like every day. So she drops this one here and then picks the other one. And that's why you never see her with the same car twice.
Oh my word.
So by people on the internet's calculation, she should have like 7 cars by now.
Yeah.
But I think she probably sold them to like build her career because the videos were really nice, very high def. And I think that's where the cars went. Because I really don't think we should be hating on Diana. She did business. She did business. That's exactly what she did.
It would be fair to say that we shouldn't be in each other's business about what they gifted each other and what they kept and they didn't keep. But munatupatia pressure mukipost killer time. Okay, killer time. So Kenyans have gone back and
Very pressure.
where are the cars? And also, knowing Bahati and Diana, they always have something to say back when you're lying or you're fronting, you know, you're not being genuine and honest. We've all been talking about this. None of them have said anything yet. See, they should just do a video with the cars and a video with the house and the story will be over.
It's easy. It's in your parking lot or the other parking lot. Like, you know, like we don't know.
We can't relate.
But anyway, over the years, people have stated very, very authoritatively how Ugandan and Tanzanian women are probably much better than Kenyan women. I don't know where you get your stats from, but this might just solidify this statement.
Probably.
Zamara from Tanzania actually put up a billboard as a Valentine gift to her husband, and if you did not get a billboard, guys, come out to Patamawa, just come and join me in the streets. Shakila is waiting for us. We have our rallies. Like, let's go, okay? And I think that's all we're going to talk about that story. Let's just move on. Absolutely.
I saw the billboard and I was just like, Lord, let my man not see this thing because I know I'm going to get such stress for it. But another something that we never thought about, you see, if your partner puts you up on a billboard, they are celebrating you, but they're also letting everybody in that city know that that man's is yours. So imagine if this guy had a side chick, see your story,
See me, I fear nothing. Like, it's okay, you put up billboards. I'm chilling, just chilling.
Now, let's talk about something that I personally am really excited about. I really love this couple, when Jiro and Ben Psycho. First of all, they're so funny. Like, I'm so happy that they're giving us more and more. Ever since they did that first makeup video where her boyfriend was doing, now her husband, was doing her makeup. He is so funny. She's also hilarious, but the synergy is just, And they're opening a podcast and we're all about, you know, buy Kenya, build Kenya, so.
And I haven't actually watched it, but the clips, right? Exactly. It seems very authentic. And I love that about
It's just themselves.
Exactly.
It's really nice.
Absolutely fantastic. And on to some nice news. On TV, how do you co-stars are actually having a baby. Jacky Matubia and the baby daddy. His name is Blessing.
Yes. Congratulations,
Congratulations,
guys.
Unproblematic.
Very.
And they deserve all the happiness.
I completely agree.
Big shout out to you.
And I like couples in the limelight, just showing people that you can make things work and be happy and have fun.
And you can be in the limelight and make things work. Exactly. Of course, Nyashinsky promising us a city is a whole other thing.
What is with that story? Also, where is Nyashinsky City going to be, guys?
You know, it seems very Kanye of him. Very Kanye.
Please don't go there, Nyashinsky. But you know something? He has an amazing wife.
Yes.
So I feel like he'll just...
But is it such a bad thing to be Kanye? He's a superstar, right? Besides all the drama, right?
Didn't he cross the line as wealthiest black man just the other day? It's not bad to be Kanye. But now, are we ready to touch?
No.
Are we ready to touch that yet?
No.
I don't think so.
Not even yet. Not even close. We're not even close enough, but we'll get to it.
But if you're a Kenyan who's watching us in Europe, Sauti Sol wants to come your way. I'm just happy because
A whole month. I was checking the dates. They just have like a day of travel and maybe like 5 hours of sleep back on stage.
Me, I'm just happy because Bien has been tweeting coming soon to Kenya, coming soon, coming soon. Now they can actually legitimately tweet coming soon elsewhere. But the reason that I was really excited when I saw it is I'm like it's like open the floodgates of heaven. Like people can start performing outside again. The pandemic had made travel so ridiculously impossible.
And Coachella is back.
Coachella is back.
You don't need to wear a mask.
Nope.
You don't need to be vaccinated.
Nope.
You don't need to be negative.
Nope.
You just have to be ready to die because that's exactly what you're going to do if you get COVID and you're not well vaccinated. Guys, go get your vaccine.
Please, we are pro-vaccine on this show. Personally, as Sura Common and Laura Batha, we can't speak for a standard group, but we can speak for ourselves.
I feel like it's fantastic the world is reopening.
Yes.
I hope we can one day do away with the masks.
Wouldn't that be nice? And sometimes don't you think about the after effects? Like we've all been wearing masks for 2 years straight, guys. Anyway, problem for another day. We have a lot of tea, as you've heard, of things that were happening here in our very own 254, but we like exploring the rest of the world as well. We don't limit our tea to just local. Oh, no, 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 no. And of course, we have to kick it off with the biggest event that just went down last weekend, which was the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen.
First of all, even before you get into it, this is the thing. I don't know what sport is played at the Super Bowl, but I just go there for the halftime show.
I get it.
Is it like baseball or like
No,
football?
it's NFL, American football. So it's huge, obviously, in America, and they always call themselves world champions. And I'm like, well, it's called American football. You only play it in your country. So of course you're a world champion. Let them do them. But the Super Bowl, I've learned about the National Football League because of my co-host on the other side. Guys, watch Fibes Radio, hey. But it is usually the two best teams from all of the states. They have two divisions, one that is owned by private owners, and then other division, it's teams that are owned by governments and states. So the two best of those are the ones that end up meeting and clashing at the Super Bowl. So it's like you're the champion of all of America in American football. And the LA Rams won, which is amazing, congratulations. But did you see the safety guy who proposed to his girlfriend after they won? No. There's a guy who proposed to his girlfriend. My thought was though, come on, Mugeluz, because a win is not guaranteed, friend. Was he still gonna propose?
At least they made it to the Super Bowl, right?
What was the plan?
At least he made it to the Super Bowl. But here's what everyone is talking about at the Super Bowl. The major TBT, with Kendrick being the youngest performer on the stage.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Because Eminem is like 50.
You know?
Wagwan. Hey.
50 Cent is unfit. Like, who'd ever think 50 Cent? Like, you know, like...
Could hear his breath all through the performance. But I have to admit, it was amazing. I had so much fun watching it. I was literally rewatching it before we shot this. And Mary J. Blige, I wish I could stand and just do the moves.
So anyway, the performance, which was organized by Rock Nation, with Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Kelly Rowland on the stands having the time of their lives. Which, obviously, if Beyonce's having a good time, must have been fantastic.
Everybody else was having a good time.
On the ground, everything was fantastic. With Dr. Dre, who's been through the worst, I think, year last year.
Yes.
He finally caught a break and gave the best performance of a lifetime. Just
well,
the intro.
Remember when he put up the picture, divorced that one? I think he caught a break then. He seemed pretty happy about it. You know what was really cool? When Jay-Z was rapping to lyrics that he ghost wrote on a halftime show that he produced. That was just a moment.
Uncle Snoop was there taking part in illegal activities before the show, but we support him.
Why did people freak out about it? Like, I thought it was hilarious, but I was like, Snoop has never changed his repertoire, his image. He has a company that sells it. And then also, it's legal in California. So technically also he wasn't breaking the law. I just didn't understand the halabaloo. I just thought it'd be a few memes, but some journalists...
People just need something to be upset about, right? If it's too good, it's never good, you know? So you need something to be upset about.
Eminem also taking the knee. What a...
Was it such a statement?
I think so, because it's still relevant, because the racial inequality is still not being dealt with.
Eminem is a big deal, just like Michael Jackson is a big deal, but he's not that big of a deal at the moment. So is he coming onto the bandwagon a bit too late?
Do you know something? It's interesting that you say that, because I had the same thought, in the sense of you don't have recent music out, like you're not. But when you look at some people, I think some people are just culturally relevant because of what their music still does.
Yeah.
This guy has 50 million subscribers on his YouTube, and he hasn't dropped an album in God knows how many years, okay?
So apparently there was a whole article on the internet of how their combined ages was like 270 something. Why we needed to know that, I do not know, but the internet is a wild place.
Do you know how long that is, though? That's how long slavery was. So please, give us our time at the halftime show.
But the highlight of the performance, I think, was Kendrick Lamar, because he is a legend in his own right. I think when it comes to rap, J. Cole is the only one who can beat him. Argue with your mother, not me. Please go.
Also, he barely hammered. He sounded exactly the way he sounds on his songs the whole time.
But the fantastic part of this were the memes that came after 50's upside down performance. Honestly, I was dying. I was laughing.
I think they missed an opportunity. If Marvel guys had known, if Marvel guys had only known, yes, and they would have ridden this wave, it would have sold them even more movie tickets.
Well, that was all about the entertainment and the music performances of the Super Bowl. If you missed it, check it out on YouTube. You should. It's worth the watch. Anyway, we're going on a break, guys. We'll be right back with more news.
Welcome back. If you are just tuning in here to KTN Home, you are with myself and Lauren Batha, and this show is called The Tea.
If you didn't know already, I mean, you're late to the party.
You are late. Go on our YouTube. You will see how late you are, friend. But we have been talking about a lot of international stories and international tea and international nonsense. And king of international nonsense right now is none other than Kanye West. Sorry, Yeezus. Sorry, GDS. Sorry, Yee. Those are all his names, I think. So
Yes.
he legally.
And currently Kim Kardashian's ex.
Hey, and isn't he letting the whole world know? So if you have Kanye West on Instagram, you've been caught up. You know all of this. He has been popping off about the co-parenting, about the children, about what he's allowed and not allowed to go to, about how he wants Kim back. The entire time he was dating somebody else, by the way, talking about how he wants his wife back. Hey man, the audacity.
Let me tell you, this whole story is like an onion, right? There's so many layers to it. Yeah. So these guys get divorced. Everything seems so Gucci.
Amicable, yeah.
She shows up to one of his performances. It's fantastic. And we're like, wow, this is what co-parenting is, right? That was weird.
But co-parenting looks so good.
It looks so good. And I'm like, fantastic. Then the SNL show happens where Kanye West also goes to show support. Which
Yes.
is fantastic as
Great.
well.
We're clapping the whole time.
And then here comes Pete the Skeet.
I can't believe you called him Pete the
No,
Skeet.
I had to. So here comes Pete. He's dating Kim Kardashian, or allegedly at least, because they also haven't confirmed
They
it.
haven't
They
confirmed
just
it.
show
But
up
we've seen
together.
everything that we need to know.
I wouldn't be surprised. These are the Kardashians. She was married for 72 days. Well, that's normal. Never forget that. So anyway, all this happens, and then the drama starts.
It begins. Why? Because Kim moved on before Kanye. Ladies, this is the rule of breakups, especially if you have a controlling, possessive, or genius of a man. If you're the one who moves on first, there will be problems. And my golly, aren't there problems? Kanye West shared us with that sharing. Shared a screenshot of text messages he was having with Kim, because Kim was genuinely concerned for her boyfriend, not boyfriend's safety, Pete Davidson, because Kanye West wouldn't stop tweeting and posting about him every day. And he also made a song talking about how he was going to beat Pete up. So Kim, knowing Kanye's fans and how deep they could be, is like, you need to be careful about what you're saying, because you're going to get Pete hurt. And then Kanye responds, but he also shares the text message and then goes on to tell us, guys, nobody hurt Pete, nobody touch him. I'm going to deal with this myself. What does that even mean? You're divorced and she's dating someone else. What do you need to deal with?
Well, I think so far that's the kind of...
I think there's as much drama as we have on Kim and Kanye, but literally right now, as we're doing this, he could be tweeting something
It
else.
was like yesterday where he said he's working on stuff his issues, and I think he'll be okay.
He just needs to get off the internet for a while. So do we. Like every now and again, you just need to take a break from socials. Kanye, this might be a good time. You've also been through it. You're trying to work. You're doing a documentary, and then you're going through a divorce. Just relax, delete the Instagram, and breathe. But something that made me super happy, and I'm not understanding why everybody is so pressed about how wanting to be private about it, is Naomi Campbell as a mother. Who would have thought? She's an entrepreneur, a model, a mogul, so many things.
And it's become normal to have kids later in life,
yes,
right?
and when you want, under your own conditions. Nobody was pressuring Janet Jackson about exactly where her baby came from and exactly what the process was. Can we please see the egg and the other thing? Come on, guys, just give her a break. Also, she came out on the internet and explained that her daughter is in fact not adopted and is hers. Now, do you want to know whether it was IVF? Must you know if she hid for 9 months? Leave her alone. This is her daughter and she's fine. Worry about your own.
Yeah. I think this obsession with like, is she by birth? Is she by... surrogate. If it's my child, it's my child. You want to take it home?
Are you going to feed her baby?
Absolutely not.
Also, what's her baby gonna eat? You know, she's very... Anyway, story for another day.
I thought you were better than that.
I'm not. I'm really not.
That is absolutely beneath you. But are we surprised? The show is called The Tea. We're here for your entertainment.
I just want Naomi Campbell to treat me, guys, even if she throws a phone.
Yeah. And I think with that is our transition into our style sport, right? She's a fashion icon who had the most fantastic photo shoot, in my opinion.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I completely agree. And we are talking about bad girl, Riri. We have to change what we call her now. She's going to be a mom.
Bad, no.
Yeah, she can't be bad mom. What are we going to call her?
We're going to figure that out in the next week's episode. Also, just let us know in the comments like what we prefer.
Please give us suggestions. What are we calling Rihanna now that she's going to be a...
But this is the thing with celebrities. They only show you what you like to see. Like Kim and Kanye look like the perfect couple over the past few years.
That's true.
But for Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, it seems so genuine and so flawless, right? Especially on the red carpet when he's asked, what's your favorite Fenty product? It's like...
She is, yeah, that was so cute.
He is.
We all wanted to be Rihanna
at
that moment.
If your husband doesn't think if your boyfriend doesn't think you're beautiful, then why are you with him? Like, why are we so surprised that he said that?
Also, his boyfriend and then baby daddy to be. That's like a upgrade. You know what I'm saying? You're in each other's lives forever.
I think we're giving them too much credit. But anyway, the thing we're talking about Rihanna and A$AP Rocky is the fashion sense she has had over the past few days has been fantastic. Despite the fact that people tried to make her look like just Jocelyn Hernandez, God knows why. She has looked fantastic from the black pieces and the outfit she wore for the Fenty
what was it? Physical shop opening, right? The red, it was like a red leather hoodie coat. She looked so cool. She's carrying pregnancy so well. And also, guys, she's still being Rihanna. I'm so impressed. Wearing sheer shirts, showing off her belly in every single outfit. I think it's bringing the whole fashion belly.
Doesn't she look too good?
It's a bit suspicious. But hasn't Rihanna always looked too good, which is also a little suspicious. Well. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she's just keeping with the status.
Understandable. Speaking of couples, this Valentine was some couple that really, really showed off. And I am talking about Erica Mondi and the chick, what's her name? Liv. Or as Susan wants to call her, Budget Anita Nderu.
Okay.
That's what you said.
I'm going to, yes, that is what I said. And I'm going to stand by my statement. In fact, I'm going to use my phone so that I can explain this, okay? Because I didn't make this up. Now, this is my theory, right? So Erica Mondi had a Valentine's Day event. A lot of celebrities did. You know, you got to celebrate love while also making a little money. But this is my theory. And if you could just be so kind as to zoom in right here, tell me that does not look like Anita Nderu. And then I'm going to open the video, okay, to start. Tell me that does not look like Anita Nderu. It does, but it's not Anita Nderu. So it's like if you can't get Anita Nderu because she's gorgeous and happily married and doing her own thing and she's right, then you get a
Lynn. But she's a beautiful, the thing is she's beautiful and they look fantastic. But my thing is the outfits were ridiculous. And if my boyfriend ever leaves the house in a short dangari, it's over. Where are you going? After all that, when you're done perusing the internet, you're done with all that, you can always catch some fantastic KTN Home shows. And one of my favorites is...
This is the story of John Odi Kasongo.
The legends, and these are names that are household names. So tune into Sports Legends every Thursday from 7:30 p.m.
His football journey began while he was in Form 2, when the country had 4 soccer youth centers, or as they were known, Olympic centers.
Behind the Music on Monday at 10 p.m. with Jacky Music. This is someone I have interviewed personally, so you guys are in for a treat. You don't want to miss this, so stay tuned.
I go by the name Jacky, aka Power, aka Shoot Satan. Catch me on Monday on Behind the Music.
And next week, you guys are in for another treat on Her Standards, right? On Saturday at 4 p.m. They are going to be having Ashura. You want to tell them about her?
So Ashura is deaf, but you know what they say, even if you're disabled, it doesn't mean that you're not able. She's going to be running for Nairobi Senator. Catch that conversation. Make sure to watch it.
So that's exactly what we had for you right here on The Tea. And don't forget to tune in next week. Don't forget to interact with us on our socials. That is hashtag KTN Home The Tea.
Everywhere, and you can find me at my personal pages at Surah_comment. Make sure you go on YouTube and watch all our past episodes because they're dope.
And our reels as well on Instagram and Facebook and reels, and where reels are found, go there. Make my life hard. Anyway, you can find me on my socials at Mombasa Road, and I'll see you next week on the same platform, same time, same place. And don't forget to catch us on YouTube as well. We're always there. You can watch us anytime for free.
For free. Bye guys, we'll see you next week.